Hey. Hey. Okay, I am on. We're a little bit hectic there, but we are here. We are here, and we're.
I see Alphonse, but I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah. Hi, Anila.
Okay. Do you want to pull cards tonight also?
I mean, I'm not even. I mean, I could pull. I guess I could do like. If anybody had any questions in the meantime, I don't have.
Yeah. Because sometimes it works well, if I ask a question about.
I still gotta pull cards for my dad. Your day off is really? Tomorrow. We will pull cards tomorrow.
Okay, all right.
And just so much stuff going on, especially with Lily being sick these past few days.
Yes. All right. I kind of did chuckle when she just threw up on you, and you were just like, you paused. I was dying. I was like, oh. But, oh, well, so yeah. Yeah, if you want to pull cards, like usually when people ask questions or whatever about what does this person mean to me and all that stuff, of course I'm going to answer that, but you can still pull a card for that situation.
Yeah, that is true. Anila is asking how the rest of the year for Aries is going to be.
Whatever.
Well,
that would take a long time to even answer that. Because time is fluid. Anila, time is fluid. I can tell you, hey, the rest of the year is going to be like this, and then all of a sudden certain things change. It depends on your chart.
Yeah.
But if you want to know a question about how and your significant other or somebody you're thinking about how that would probably be, I can probably answer that a bit quicker.
Anila is needing to get out of a bad relationship. But Aries, what I just got, like, I was looking at your question, and the card that jumped out was the Seven of Cups. So it's all about the choices you make.
True. That's very true. Like when you said, oh, the rest of the year, that's like far-fetched answer. Because we still have Pluto's in Capricorn, so that's like 10th house. So that's going to stay there until October. So she might be, Anila, you might be having a little bit of issues at your job until after October. And then you still have Neptune retrograding in Pisces, which is that's your 12th house. So just take it easy when it comes to, can I get,
hey, creative, what you want? What you want, general?
As a Pluto in Sagittarius, what is that placement? There you go, Aries. You can answer that. Pluto in Sagittarius, what is that placement?
Well, that's also going to depend on what house Sagittarius actually falls in for you. But Pluto is about change, and Sagittarius is typically travel, higher learning.
You should pull out the book.
Can you give me that one?
If you understand what I mean.
Thingy?
I'm not even sure if it actually has too much about Pluto in here, because it's a generational planet.
Can you give me that one?
Okay, well, that's for her. All right, when somebody has a Pluto in the Sagittarius, it represents like personal growth and transformation. So it's a great time to like tap into. I know it's kind of hard to explain for you to understand, but it's a better time to tap into your higher self and like keep an eye out on opportunities and stuff like that. But the thing is, like when it retrogrades, it kind of slows you down and make you go haywire. Now another thing is Pluto is the transformer. So sometimes when you start to finally build on something, it might just wreck everything and tell you to start it all over. If that makes sense.
Mama, who are you talking to?
Hey, Reno Boo.
Hey, Reno Boo.
Hey, J4.
How does my crush feel about me? Can't stop thinking about him. That is a question for Aries.
What cards are those?
Pluto is in my ascendant sign. Annalie, you have a lot of transformation going on then. You might think you take 10 steps forward and 12 steps back. Another 15 forward and 20 back. It's just going to keep transforming you until you finally reach to where you're supposed to be.
Wow,
That's
so
kind of
that
a
means
tough
that
one
you're in
because
Aries
it's
with a wait, wait a second. Your ascendant is in Scorpio, then why were you asking about Pluto in Sagittarius?
because the thing is like when she has Pluto in Sagittarius, that's her personality. So she has a Pluto in Sagittarius. Since she said she has a Pluto in her ascendant, that's her life.
Hey,
So it's in her first house.
But she's saying that her
Which means
ascendant is Scorpio.
Hey,
her
J4.
full moon is in Scorpio.
It says she literally says my ascendant is in Scorpio. Pluto is in my ascendant, but she was asking about as a Pluto in Sagittarius, and I'm like, wait.
Okay, if she says my ascendant is Scorpio, then what planet is in? Yeah, I see what she's saying. What planet is in your first house? How about that? If you don't have a planet in your first house and it's Scorpio, then it represents Pluto. Then.
Okay.
So yeah, because Pluto is in my first house, and yeah, if Pluto is in your first house, then you have a lot of transformation within yourself. So whenever you feel like you're taking steps forward and everything comes crashing down and you have to start all over, do not be depressed about it. Just understand that the universe that's just trying to make you transform something that you're not supposed to be in. My rising sign is Scorpio. So yep, same thing. All right, must be a bad time for Geminis in love. Nothing ever works out. Or Patty, now Cancer, he wants to be friends with Aaron, and he's not ready to date. And my sun sign is in the 5th house. I don't understand your sun. My Venus in the 5th house. I'm shocked. Hey, do you have many kids? Because if you have Venus in the 5th house, that represents you have children, and that should be a very romantic, house. Because I have Venus in the 5th house, and I have my sun in the 5th house. So your soul is looking for fun, romance, exploring, not settling down. Fun sign. And my sun sign is in the 5th house. My Venus is in Taurus, being in the 5th house. Yeah, children, romance, fun, games, casino, club.
Creative. I'm gonna say that he doesn't know how he feels right now. It looks like he's in kind of a place of turmoil right now, and he's not able to make a decision until he gets himself straightened out.
But Reno Boo, must be a bad time for Geminis in love. Yeah, it kind of is a bad time because you still have your personal planet retrograding. It's not a good time to be trying to fall in love. Whatever you create right now, it will disappear starting after September 15th. But we still have shadow periods. So I just say, like, take it slow within the month of September until October.
Reno Boo, just because he's not ready to date right now doesn't mean that you guys can't still be friends or whatever, and something can always develop from that.
What was Reno Boo's? I remember she tells me, but I don't remember her zodiac sign.
Her sun sign.
Yeah.
Reno Boo, I'm pretty sure is Gemini. I could be
wrong.
Yeah,
she is Gemini. All right.
Cancer.
What zodiac sign?
Well, she has the Capricorn, and then the Cancer that she just saw. That they seem to have a really good connection, but he's not ready to date.
Oh man, all right. See, the thing is, the Cancer will work more better than the Capricorn for her. I think I said that before.
So her sun sign and her moon sign are Gemini.
I remember saying that to her already. And Geminis really do want to be with with Capricorns, but that relationship won't work because you're going to get on the Capricorn's nerves, and he'll take fights with you. Because he'll see you too much as flighty and all over the place when he just wants to like relax more, settle down. I'm not saying settle down, more like he just won't look at you the way you would look at him.
Oh, the Cancer was being a dick, so you blocked him. That's funny. Honestly,
the
that's
Cancer
funny.
blocked the Gemini?
Yeah, Reno Boo was saying that said he was being a dick, Aaron, so I blocked him. So I'm gonna guess that she's talking about the Cancer because she's already blocked Capricorn and isn't talking to him.
At this point, Cancers, like we spoke about the shift that happened with the North Node and South Node. So Cancers are looking for somewhere to call home. In the meantime, with Gemini, what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, Geminis are looking for love. Aha. Reno Boo, I would say if you get with the Cancer, if by any chance you get with the Cancer, be careful you don't overspend your money, because the Cancer will tend to make you feel really good about yourself, a lot of self-worth, and you might just go ahead and just start spending without even really paying attention to it. And you don't want the Cancer to just leave you and feel like, well, I'm going to get this anyways. You don't want to spoil the person. So, yes, for the next year and a half, Reno Boo, you're going to be looking for somebody to, like, fall in love with.
Creative, cut your losses. Cut your losses. You'll get a better opportunity when you let go.
Is there anything he wants me to know currently? What is creative art zodiac sign?
I'm not sure if I know creative arts.
Well, you know what? I should just ask her, duh. Creative arts, how are you doing? What is your zodiac sign, and who are you trying to get with? Taurus? And who's the person you're trying to get with? That you're going to have to cut your losses with?
Whoever her crush is.
Oh, I should let him go. Hold on. I'm pretty sure you're probably going to have to let them go, and I'll tell you why. Because her cards don't lie. What's his zodiac sign? 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Friendship. Yeah, that could have worked, but I'm going to tell you why it won't work, because the cards don't lie. Since you're earth and that's water, when you guys get together, it creates mud, so something is stuck there. By the time you finally do release that, and then Jupiter moves next year, you're not even going to be worried about him, because your money and your value system is going to go up anyways. If anything, if you guys do get together, maybe next year, start off as friends, because that's more of a friendship house. Since you're 2 and he's 4, that's more friendship. Whenever you do, I want to answer that. Should I let him go? Whenever you let somebody go, you just let go and let God. If they come back to you, then it's supposed to be. You shouldn't chase nobody. I was in the same position, sitting there running after somebody, and I just let them go. And all of a sudden, they popped up at my job, and it's like, okay, hi. Well, I didn't say hi. I hid from them, but
Stop it. You can't have it back now. I told you to stop it. Honestly, it looks like you might be having a Sagittarius come to you, Reno Boo. And that kind of sounds weird for a Gemini, but also not.
Yes, they do. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, definitely keep pulling ninth house energy on top of it. So, yeah, I think, Reno Boo, you're going to have a Sagittarius approach you soon. Not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying I was asking what's coming next for Reno Boo and love, and I got Sagittarius energy.
And the thing is, like, with Gemini and Sagittarius, that's 7th house of relationships and partnerships, but they just don't mesh well at all.
Oh, I know.
The Sag would be just so, right? Yeah, the Sag would be so mean to the Gemini. Gemini would be trying to figure out, well, why? What am I doing wrong? And that's the house of relationships.
Okay, you might also have a Libra show up at some point, but they're gonna leave you out in the cold, and then it looks like you might end up with having a Taurus approach you. Which Taurus with Gemini isn't a good idea either. Maybe, I mean, it could just be an Earth sign.
It could. it wouldn't be a good idea, but at least the Taurus will spend money on the Gemini, though. they will spoil the Gemini. You know, it's like in the astrology world, nobody really likes Geminis like that. I'm sorry, Nobu. And it's typically y'all fault. I don't mean to offend you, but I'm just letting you know, like, we just is the Gemini.
I'm laughing so hard because my sister's a Gemini, and yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. I'm telling you. It's like, my brother's a Gemini, so I've been wanting to fight him so much. It's like, what are you thinking? They do stuff, and it's like they do it on purpose, but they don't intentionally do it on purpose. It's just like, Jesus, did you just really do that? You're welcome, Rena Boo. Go find let me see. If you want to have fun, love, and romance, and travel, Gemini 3. It will be Libra, but Libras are so indecisive. But the Libra will be more romantic for her, though.
What code is that?
That relationship will be. Oh man, that's the bad part about it. It'll be the Libra to give her the romance she wants and the children, and a lot of traveling.
What code is it?
Hold on. Creative arts. I got Virgo energy first off, which is really not a good idea considering the time period we're in. Then I got Capricorn, and then I got Pisces, but the Pisces is gonna give you problems.
You have it flipped on the wrong way.
Yeah, Pisces would. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying Libra, Reno Boo, but just understand if you know what, it probably could work. One is indecisive and one is flighty. So I can see that relationship, Gemini or Libra, being like, let's go out. Yeah, where we gonna go? I don't know. You wanna go here? Yeah, we should. I don't know. And they'll just probably sit there all day pointing fingers, laughing at each other until the time wastes, and it's like, all right, let's just stay in and just have a candlelight dinner.
Okay, Anila, Saturn is about your sense of responsibility and work ethic. If your Saturn is in Aries, like in your birth chart, yeah, you have that placement. So yeah, Saturn in Aries means that you could do really well in business or something that's body related, like physical. Something physical to do. Saturn. Yeah, your sense of responsibility, what frightens you and dents your confidence, what limits and restricts you, how you can grow and mature, and father figures.
Yep. And with that Saturn in Aries, be careful not to force your ideas on anybody, even though you may be correct. Just don't try forcing, because not everybody's going to want to agree with you. And that'll cause you to just be like, oh, you're stupid. And they'll cause an argument. And then the Aries will kick in and you want to fight.
Mama, your lips are so dry. You need them touched.
Creative arts, why does he try to lead me on? Is that a Cancer? Well, I want to speak on this. Creative arts is a woman, I assume, right?
Yes, creative arts is a woman.
Okay. We're going to jump on male and female. A man will do what you allow them to do as long as they can get away with it. So if you keep allowing him to lead you on, then he's going to keep doing it. It's like, the way to cut that out, as long as you're not having sex with them, you're fine. As soon as you just cut them out, like stop talking for a while, let him chase you, it'll work.
Hey, Diamond. Anila, with the Saturn thing, especially because it's in your 6th house, which I'll also read about in the 1st house because it's in Aries. You might have a hard time separating your work life from your personal life. Yeah, and that tracks with the that tracks with the first house too. You're gonna have a hard time separating your work life and your personal life. Oh no.
I'm trying to understand her question.
Do people with Aries as a Venus and a person with a Taurus in Venus, like their Venus in Taurus? So
okay, Aries and Venus.
Okay, so a Venus Aries and a Venus Taurus together.
Aries and Venus.
If one of them has their Venus in Aries and the other one has their Venus in Taurus, would they be okay? And honestly, no, not really.
Not really. Hell no. So Venus and Aries would cheat.
Hi, Star Right.
Venus and Aries would cheat because the reason why they would end up cheating or leaving is because they get bored too fast in a relationship and they're just on to the next thing. While Venus and Taurus is more like want to be comfortable, want to relax, want to eat good food, go watch dinner and a movie, stuff like that. So not really. It'll be good for a fling.
That's you and your husband right now? Oh, yeah. You see, no. I already told you need to get away from that man anyway.
He's definitely a cheater. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Most men cheat. I hate to say it. Most men cheat. It's just in our nature.
It's 15.
Because women fall in love with what they hear, men fall in love with what they see. So as long as we can get away with it and know that we can go home to a girl, our main girl, we're fine with that. It's not that men cheat because it's kind of different. When a woman cheats, something's wrong in the relationship. When a man cheats, they just want to have sex and just go back home. Sometimes men just want to have fun just for the night. Sometimes that's why that's why most men cheat with ugly girls. And sometimes when they're going home, they're like, I can't believe I did that with that girl. I can't wait to go home.
Hello, Gina.
Yes, men cheat out of love. What is coming for me in finances and success in the coming week? Can you pull a card for her? And Gina, what's his zodiac sign?
Gonna be making some tough decisions. You might have to do some traveling.
Hey, J4. Hi, J4.
Finally, that is very true. Something's wrong in the relationship. That's why women cheat. When women cheat, something is wrong in the relationship. They don't feel like they're worthy with their significant other, so they go look for validation elsewhere.
What's 6 plus 8?
Let me go back up. I'm a Venus in Taurus. If you're a Venus in Taurus, look for a Venus in Capricorn man. He's not going to let you go. So was he playing me? I thought that meant he liked me. So for him to lead you on, if a guy's leading you on, that doesn't mean they necessarily like you. That's kind of playing games. That's the wrong way to court a woman. So was he playing me? I don't want to say he was playing you, but that's the wrong way to court a woman. I can speak from experience. I'm older now, so I let a lot of women on. Will I ever find that one true love that loves me unconditionally and who gets me soon? Diamond, I'm a Scorpio. Scorpio, you're going to be going through 5th house romantic issues for the next 2 years, so you have to be careful with that. And then after the 2 years, you're going to have to worry about your health and routine daily tasks. You might even switch jobs.
Well, just because somebody's not sure doesn't mean that. Now, a lot of people can be like, a man will know what he wants whenever he sees it, but that's not always the case, especially depending on what kind of shit he's gone through previously.
Oh yeah.
If he's older than you, then there's always the possibility that he's been done wrong previously by women.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be really careful with that kind of thing. Like, I know about like this shit that my Cancer has gone through. So like, I got no problem with sitting on my hands for a little while and seeing how things play out, even if it's driving me crazy. But that's
creative art. He told me he liked me. Okay, I'm gonna ask a personal question. Are you having sex with that person?
Oh yeah, if he just got out of a relationship, even if he likes you, he's gonna be wanting to take things slow.
Really slow. Okay. All right. If you're not having sex with him, then all right, that's good news. For somebody to like you and lead you on, that's an imbalance. I think you have to like she said, like let him heal first, and don't push the issue, especially not now. Like wait till close to the ending of September to see where it goes. Just don't push the issue. Answers excellent. I was his
See, that's fine. Like, if he's just not ready to date because he just got out of a relationship where she was cheating and everything, especially for a Cancer, you're lucky he went on a date at all.
Yes, I know, because they're gonna crawl back in their shell and it's over.
Oh, hey, Jordan. Yeah, I can do a reading for you if you want.
Hey, Jordan.
What do you mean the fuck does that mean?
Did somebody say, what can I tell them about a Lilith and Virgo? You underestimate yourself.
And Lilith and Leo.
Oh, she okay?
What are you doing? What are you doing? I need both of my hands, child. We were saying that if a Cancer has been cheated on by his wife and just got out of the relationship, he's going to have a hard time opening back up. Yes, Jordan is a Cancer. He's going to have a hard time opening back up, and he's going to keep himself closed off, even if the other person is good for him.
Yeah. Lilith and Leo. I don't know, drama queen, flamboyant. Probably stare at yourself in the mirror.
Play with my eyebrow.
Probably you might want to have sex in front of the mirror.
You say sex in front of the mirror?
Yes. Annalie, yes. Lilith is related to sex, castle, etc.
What?
So when you mix it with a zodiac sign, then that's your dark shadow side.
I want to be with you.
Mom, right here.
I'm going to be on your head, and then I'm going into your
Annalie said sounds about right. Yeah.
I get that too.
You do.
Yeah. Where's this one?
That one's a dragon. And that one is your uncle's name, and that is your mama's
Jordan
name.
was asking a question for Cancer.
Uh-huh.
No, Jordan asked me if I wanted to go ahead and do his reading, because he asked me for a reading yesterday. I kind of expected him to call me, but I guess he'd rather it be all on video.
Rena Boo, the answer is yes. Cancer and Aries do make very, very good friends if they become romantic partners. I would say go for it. And that's the only water and fire sign that should date each other. The rest can kick rock. My sister's a Cancer, and she's
okay. I'll talk to you later then, Jordan. Maybe.
Look, I got a monkey on my back.
I see that.
Anyway, so
Wait, Annalie, what are you talking about? Oh, so you dated somebody that has a Lilith and Leo? Yeah. They'll sit there and stare themselves in front of the mirror. Aries and she's with a Cancer, and they have a lovely relationship. Yeah. There you go, Aaron. As soon as Buddy come out of his shell, you'll be good.
Lily, you having fun there?
Yeah, and he can't get up.
He was doing that the other day.
No.
Yo, listen, go put it when you guys sleep together at night, romantically, put a mirror in front of you guys. He'll enjoy that. Or go record yourself. He'll really enjoy that. Talk about erotic. Me personally, I wouldn't date one long term unless they have a lot of Earth planets, because they're just too full of themselves. And I'm a Capricorn, and I just get upset about that.
Oh, you too? Oh, hell. Her dad's a Capricorn, too.
Who, Aaron?
Yeah,
Yeah.
my dad. This is my dad talking over here. He's a Capricorn.
I thought he was a Sag.
No.
I'm a Capricorn.
My ex is a Sag.
Oh, okay. Is that the one that be playing the banjo with the weed under the tree somewhere?
Ain't nothing about a banjo.
Who?
You remember I was talking about somebody else in the background. And I was like, he probably be playing with his guitar.
That's my
under
dad.
the tree with some,
I'm her dad.
That's your dad?
Yeah,
The
you
one
said that he
sound
sounded like a
he's
bluegrass singer.
A bluegrass singer, yeah.
He was a little offended by that.
He
But that's 'cause
should
he's a
be, That's
metalhead.
a compliment. Like, he has a voice for that.
Oh,
Yeah, I tried to explain that to him. He's just offended because he's a metalhead.
Well, and let me tell you,
no.
bluegrass, they play fast anyway. I kind of like the fact they play fast. But,
Can you get on your
Yeah,
tummy
you sound like
again?
Boomhauer.
I am on my tummy.
You're on your side of the tummy.
Reno Blue says you look like a cool
I think
biker.
I'm like
Like a
two-
Hell's
with
Angel.
two
Oh,
Earth
Lord.
signs.
No, I don't ride a motorcycle. I drive a Mustang.
Why would a Gemini date an Earth sign though?
Probably the same reason this Capricorn dated an Aries. They're crazy. Ugh.
I wouldn't recommend that Capricorn date an Aries, but it'd be more business partnership. That would work out much
Yeah,
better.
he learned that the hard way, especially since she had a Cancer moon.
And she has 7
Oh, no.
personalities.
Exactly.
That's all right. If he had Aries sun and a Cancer moon, that's bad.
Yeah, I know.
She was
That's like-
cute.
that's
She
like
has a
dark.
Taurus. Her Venus is in Taurus, but she has a Cancer moon and an Aries sun, and it's like she got too many signs in her majors here.
Yeah, that would cause for a major split personality.
Oh, yeah.
She's got at least 7 of them.
And at least 2 of them wanted to kill me.
I believe it.
And me, I think, oh, she's crazy. Hey girl, how you doing? That's me.
Yes, Anila. Yes, exactly.
What?
She says, "Oh no, not the Cancer moon. Those emotions must be crazy."
I'm coming.
Yeah. When they're
Get off me,
like,
grandma's
how
calling
I,
me.
how I can see that relationship is like, their emotions will kick in, and then the Aries sun will drive them to want to stab you. Gemini moon people also deal with ups and downs.
You're not gonna ride on my
Okay.
back. I'm not your horsey.
Ooh, I see a 2 of Cups connection coming in for you, Gina.
I'm not a pony. You're not riding on my back, knothead. I don't care what you want. Happy don't feel like it. He did work today. I was being sweet and loving on you.
Gina, what's your sign?
Taurus.
She's a Taurus. That explains why the Empress jumped out like that.
The thing is, Gina, please, I beg you to listen to me. Whoever is in this live chat right now, that is a Taurus. Please listen to me. Next year, Jupiter is going to move into Gemini. Your finances are going to go so sky high. Your self-worth is going to go sky high. It'll be a perfect time for you to buy a house, get a new car, get some jewelry, get some new clothes, get anything. It's going to stay for 1 year. Do not waste it chasing others. As a matter of fact, you're gonna probably be so cocky you won't care to chase others. You're gonna be like, no, it's all about me, me, me. All right, this is gonna be starting May, March or May? I think it's like May, and it's gonna stay for 1 year. That's a promise.
Gina, you're gonna feel the world move when you meet this person. This person is gonna be in game. You got somebody coming in that's gonna be in game for you.
I hope it's not an Aries.
Give me a sign here. Can I get a sign?
Libra and Jupiter.
Gina's.
Libra and Jupiter. That means they were born in the 80s. That's a different generation. They fight for like justice. I would date a Libra and Jupiter.
Not in my room either. Not tonight.
Aquarius. They said Libra, Jupiter with the Aquarius, Jupiter. That's a bit erratic.
Because I'm going to be in there watching TV, and I'm not going to be bugged by you while I'm trying to watch my wrestling.
The thing is, Annalie, with a Libra and Jupiter person, if you feel like they're wrong, they will go to hell and back arguing with you to prove that they're right. So believe that. But like, I would date one of those. Well, it still depends on their Mars placement also. Yeah, I'm Aquarius, Jupiter.
It's gonna be before Virgo season ends.
Right now, like Taurus is very expanding right now. Since Jupiter is in their fourth house, hopefully most of them, like I say, go to the gym.
I'm gonna pull these real quick.
Right now, I feel kind of stuck in my life. Right now, because we have like 5 planets retrograding. That will change. And the thing is, like, after it changes, we're gonna still like in December, we're gonna have another Mercury retrograde, and it's gonna bring people right back down. It's like, oh, woe is me, and it's like, I'm a Virgo Mars. Then you're very standoffish. Anybody that's dealing with Mercury, that has Mercury in their placement, like Virgo, Gemini, just relax. It will all change.
This person could be either a Cancer, a Virgo, or a Sagittarius. And you being a Taurus, I wouldn't recommend. I also got Pisces energy, but I wouldn't recommend a Cancer or a Pisces for you as a Taurus. So hopefully, I wouldn't really recommend the Sagittarius either. And Virgos are going through shit right now. I don't like any of the options that came out.
Right? I know. Gina, the Taurus, the reason why you kind of feel stuck in romance is Mercury is still in your 5th house of romance, and it's retrograde, is moving backwards. So even if you're to meet somebody right now, it probably wouldn't work. Or if you meet them, I think you should take it slow and don't make nothing official until after September. So should I stay single? No, because nobody ever really stays single. The universe sends you the person you're supposed to meet. You're going to meet who you're supposed to meet regardless. Cancer Mars, I feel sorry for you.
Oh. Here, let me read Cancer Mars real quick for you, because my Cancer is a Cancer Mars.
Please. Their mom probably went to surgery or something like that, or they get in arguments with the parents.
Mars in Cancer wants someone they can trust, a happy, stable domestic life, and things to always remain the same. They get what they want by approaching situations and problems from an angle rather than directly, and through the warmth of their personality. And they focus. They should control their nervous energy, moodiness, grumpiness, and tendency to react to criticism as if it's a personal attack.
Annalie, did you say you dated a Lilith in Pisces? Yo, let me tell you about a Lilith in Pisces in La La Land. They do not understand reality. You can tell them the sky is blue, and they'll be like, no, but there's a way. It's green. It got to be green. There's nothing you can do about it. They're just stuck in la la land. I dated one of those things, and it's like you get frustrated with them to the point like you want to commit suicide.
Oh, she been there. We've had those deep conversations in here whenever she was coming in here and venting about, I already told you, honey, you gotta run. Like, I know you got a baby. I know you got a little baby, but you gotta run.
Gina, I don't read books. I wish I did. I just do all this on top of my head. He literally tries to find loopholes. Yeah, they're a little bit Pisces, and it's not their fault. They're born like that, and it sucks to have that placement because they're just in la la land. Like, there's nothing you can do about it.
My Lilith is in Cancer.
That's different. It makes me want to shoot myself around. It's not that you're gonna want to kill them. It's like you're gonna be like, I just want to die right now. Oh man, I dated one of those, and the thing is, like, we're a good match. She was a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. It's like, why are you born like this? God, it was cool. I started picking her. I picked on her so she could dump me, so that I won't be the one to dump her because then she'll start feeling bad, and it's like, all right. She's like, I just can't do this anymore. I was like, you know what? I understand. I walked away.
Boo, I know Cancers are hard work.
Our Cancers, they are hard work. Well, Boo, you're the Gemini. What is this? You're the hard work. I'm back, but I'm not sure. Gina, what's your ex's zodiac sign? And then I'll listen to her tarot reading, but I would love to know your ex's zodiac sign.
It's Cancer. That explains why the first card out was the Four of Wands. Yeah, he's feeling out in the cold right now. Honestly, it looks like this chapter has already closed for you. You can open it back up if you want to. I can literally see you weighing your options here. Like, literally see you weighing your options here. But I would, like, you said Gina's the Taurus, right?
Yeah.
Don't go back to your Cancer ex. Taurus, don't go back to your Cancer ex. I see you, I can literally see you weighing the options, but this chapter has closed for you. Like, you found peace with this.
I think she's more because it represents her third house. So he probably stimulates her mind, and she likes that. On the flip side, he probably wants to go back because he feels like they could be really good friends. So he looks at her like friends. She looks at him like, you stimulate my mind. He has a Pluto and Scorpio in the 10th house. Oh, very ambitious.
Hey, Miss Wiki. Yes, you have found peace. Let it go. Let it go, honey. I got a Taurus chasing me that his ex is a Cancer. And I know I would just be past life karma for him. So I really don't want to, like, start anything with him. Of course, he's 56. So, like, a whole other ballgame there.
You'll be wanting to... The Taurus will get you frustrated. And the thing is, the Taurus will be wanting to fight you, then you end up wanting to fight him.
Oh, yeah, and his life path number is a 3. And I'm a 4.
Well, let's see if that will match.
Oh, no, I looked it up. They don't. Like, 4 and 5 can. 3 and 4 do not at all.
Okay. I don't like older men, to be honest. They don't know what they want and They don't know what they want and don't play games.
You like
Older
it?
men do know
No,
what
I
they
like
want because
older
they've been
men.
through
They
life.
know what they want and don't play games,
Oh,
and that's
okay.
absolutely true. He especially with the Taurus, but
Older men
it's-
been there, done that.
I don't even usually like older guys. I was surprised that I even felt a connection with him.
It depends on how old, like what are the dynamics. If we talking about like a 20 years your senior, that would maybe be a little bit too old.
Yeah, he's twice my
But
age.
they'll take care of you though.
He's going through a hard time himself right now, but he is due for a come up next year. You know, but at the same time, it's like, do I really want to move to California?
Hell no. Annalise, his sun, Neptune, Uranus, and Saturn are all in the first house. Okay, we'll just go off the planets. Let me see. Neptune, kind of dreamy. Uranus, erratic and unstable. Saturn, ambitious, all in the first house. Okay, what's your question about that?
He's the one that's
Isn't he the one with
abusive.
the Lilith in Cancer, Lilith in Pisces?
Yeah, and he's
Oh,
abusive.
what kind of room? That is a major remix. So, oh man, and the thing is, like, I would love to be with somebody with those type of placements, but that Lilith in Pisces just kills everything. So this is a situation where it's like, why is the universe treating me this way?
Is the Cancer gonna reach after Rena Blue again? Is the Cancer gonna be reaching after Rena Blue? If he has a change of perspective, or it could be in Pisces season, because I literally have the Hangman come out here. But honestly, it probably wouldn't be a good idea. At least not for I mean, Pisces season would be a few months for him to get out of this old relationship energy. And he would, he would be looking for commitment. Yeah, slow progress into more Pisces energy. So if you do hear from him, it probably, especially on a romantic level, it won't be until Pisces season.
Hold on, I already thought we power couple, no cap. Hold on, somebody said something I want to answer to. Where is it? If you have connection and have attraction, that's all that matters. Yeah, to a certain extent, until you live with that person, see that person for who they really are. Aquarius, Sun, Cap rising. Holy. Whoever is the Aquarius, they're about to go through self-worth issues for the next 2.5 years. And Capricorn rising. Their money is going to go up and it's going to start to go right back down.
Uranus and Neptune and Capricorn with Saturn and Scorpio.
Oh, Lord. In about 2.5 years, they're going to be changing like house locations, or something in their household is going to change. It's going to flip. Either they're going to move, they're going to get somebody pregnant, they might lose their car, or something in the household will change. Either they start losing money and say, I can't afford this place, and boom, that's what's going to happen. When the present Cancer, what was his thought when the present Cancer saw me today? I would love to hear this answer.
Losing attraction, moving forward, manifesting blocked action. I'm gonna say he isn't sexually attracted to you. Yeah, he's more focused on finding a home. He's not worried about the sex. So, but he doesn't. He kind of feels like burnt out towards you. Like things have kind of fallen back. He's looking to a lot of moving forward energy. Because I straight had the Chariot come out, and then at the bottom of the deck, I've got the Three of Wands and the Eight of Cups. And then at the top of the deck, I got the Six of Swords. Literally, he might be like he might be physically moving somewhere. He might be in the middle of a physical move somewhere.
I gotta see this one. Got me pregnant. He got a Tesla, and he's switching army careers. Can't make his mind up, and I think he's hiding financial issue. Yeah, he's gonna hide. He's a Capricorn. All that Capricorn placement, but we don't like to. Even if we could be millionaires, and we will look poor because we don't want nobody to know. And we do it to our significant other. The way you'll know he has money is most of the time Capricorns will just spoil you, but you'll never know he has money. I don't want to do taxes. Don't do taxes then, sir.
I'm sorry, Gina. The cards don't lie, honey. The cards don't lie. I've thrown my kid like this because that shit's gonna be stuck out there. But to go, so I guess I'll get him a reading.
When you see your chart, are you putting in your birth time? Like, what are you seeing? Trying to see your chart, Annalie?
Anila.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted
to. Anila. Okay. If you have the correct time to a T, instead of me explaining to you, I will tell you how to use it. I'd rather lead the horse to the water. I think I'm gonna get pregnant if I'm not already. Wait, what made you say that? What did I say?
Because TWC is obsessed with sex and pregnancy right now. He's 19. Just ignore him. Not even joking.
Oh, man.
He like literally everything he comes in here with is either about somebody having sex, somebody being pregnant, or it's about random shit that's going on at his house, like a cat getting its leg run over, or like then random shit about his toilet, and then he's always going on about Filthy Frank, and I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this.
Man.
Trust your intuition, Anila. And if you don't want to be, if you do not want to be pregnant, if you do not want to be, get yourself a big ass bottle of vitamin C and take 1 or 2 tabs every morning and every night until your period shows up.
Mercury and Taurus people, it takes them a long time to build anything. Venus, Sun, and Saturn are in the 5th house. I have a Venus, Sun, and Saturn in my 5th house also, and that brings, you should have a lot of well, you're a woman. It brings a lot of romantic opportunities. The thing is, Saturn sometimes slows it down. You may find the right one, but you might find a way to mess it up. And it probably won't be your fault, but it'll be your fault. It's kind of hard to explain, but you have a lot of romantic opportunities. You might have more than 1 children. I feel like my second child, your girl.
Yes, vitamin C will bring on a period. It will literally, if you consume enough vitamin C, it will trigger your body to have a period.
Dang.
That's why pregnant women aren't supposed to eat parsley, because it's very high in vitamin C. Creative arts, whoever it is that you're asking about, your coworkers. Some of there's some kind of obsession with something here. It's like half of them were like, half of them are like, I don't want anything to do with her, basically, because I got the 9 of Swords in the blocked position for the very first card that came out. I got this obsession energy. I'm not sure what's up with that. A choice, and then I got the Empress in reverse and the Emperor in reverse together. So, like, somebody is having, like, problems, and I guess they don't want you to know what their problems are at home. Like, it literally looks like it might, if any of your coworkers, because I know you mentioned before problems with certain bosses and whatever, any of them that are worried about you liking their significant other, they're having problems at home right now, and they don't want you to know about it. So they're keeping you excluded.
Wow. Ali, yeah, that's when it comes to you feel like you sabotage your marriage, that's what I mean. Like, that's the Saturn that caused you to sabotage it, but you're not going to feel like you did anything wrong, which you probably didn't do anything wrong, but it's still going to be like, it's still going to look like you did something wrong. And one more thing to women out there, you don't ever, ever, ever run to another man to talk about your household, because that man will look at it as, maybe I have an opportunity to get with this girl. Unless that male friend is friends with the both of you guys, and still then you still have to watch out
or
for that.
Or if he's gay. If he's gay, then it's okay.
Then it's okay. Yes. If he's gay, then it's okay.
But you have to know that he's actually gay, and not be one of those guys pretending to be gay so he can be close to a chick. Because there are guys that do that shit.
That's not fair. That's cheating. They pretend just to get in. It's like, come on, man. Well, yeah, with Venus and Sun, let's go off of the Sun. Your Sun is your soul. Whatever house it's sitting in, that's what your soul wants. So your soul does want romance, it wants children, it wants fun, games. It keeps you young. If you spoil that, you'll start to age.
Miss Wiki, go ahead and ask your question if you want to ask one.
I thought you were Mrs. Wiki.
No, I'm Witchy. Honestly, they're probably just trying. Yeah, they're trying not to rock the boat. Like, they're worried about their own finances and their own problems too, and they don't want the bosses to be upset with them. I totally understand. We've already talked about they're trying to get you to leave. They don't have a reason to fire you. They don't have a solid reason to like make you to do anything. But they're trying to force you to leave. And I already told you that you're gonna have a good job come in. You just have to find where it is. So find that job, because you need that job. Whatever that job is, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be exactly what you need. You just have to find it.
I don't really look into Juno placements like that. I should, but people don't really, in the astrology world, we don't really look at it like that. Juno, Chiron, all that other stuff.
But Chiron is really important because it's about how people heal from things.
Chiron is currently placed in Aries. Chiron is the rebel.
How is Tommy feeling? Are we seeing commitment or just friends? New beginning. Leap of faith. Following his heart. Head and heart decision and conflict. I'm not sure. I don't think he knows for sure what he wants right now. And it might be just he doesn't know what he wants in a relationship. So you might be better off just being friends for now. Yeah, he feels like there's definitely a level of not being ready for a relationship right now. He honestly feels like he'd probably sabotage it.
Chiron in Libra. This is how you would do it. It is not I'm a Libra Chiron. You do Chiron in Libra. So since you're Chiron in Libra, you probably like something's out of place in your life. Like you're missing something in your life. Maybe you're missing your soulmate. How does Tommy? I want to answer that, Miss Vicky Taylor. What's your zodiac sign and what's Tommy's zodiac sign? Just in case you guys ever hook up, and I'll tell you the dynamics of that relationship and how it will go.
Yes, creative. That is, they literally just don't want you to be there. There is an intentional exclusion to push you out. They want you to be so upset that you leave. Welcome, Miss Wee, but you should look at J4. If you know obviously you should know your signs. If you know his signs, he can let you know what kind of dynamics to expect in a relationship.
With Mr. Tommy Lee. I don't know why I said Tommy Lee. Isn't he like a rock star?
Gemini and Pisces.
Gemini, Pisces.
Female Gemini or female Pisces, just to be clear.
Well, the Gemini, all right, let's just say it like this. The Gemini will make the Pisces need to look within for comfort. And it'll be, for the Pisces, you need to look within for comfort. You're probably going to want to settle down. On the flip side, the Gemini would make the Pisces become more popular. They might have a lot of friends, or they might push you to become more ambitious. But the thing is like, since that's air and water, somebody's gonna cry in that relationship. He's a Pisces. Good luck with that. Since you're a Gemini, they might be too aloofy for you. You're gonna try to push this Pisces. You're gonna try to push the Pisces to be more ambitious and more goal-oriented, and they're not gonna budge much. Maybe you have the house and the car and everything, and the Pisces is just more like, okay, this is more convenient for me to just like kick back. I find Pisces are very boring and slow about everything. Yeah, like I say, with the Gemini and Pisces, the Gemini is going to be trying to push the Pisces to be more ambitious, and it's not going to work. You probably talk to the Pisces, and while you're staring at him, he's just staring directly through you and thinking about what's going on in the universe. And you got to snap your fingers to be like, hey, kick back to reality. Well, this is 6:32. You want to go on your live now? You are on point. I usually am. I try to give the people the bad side of the relationship so they can know what to expect versus the good side. Because everybody, when people are happy, they're happy. But when they're in a bad mood or low vibe, they don't know how to handle it. So if you know what to expect, then it'll be much easier for you to that situation. So just understand, you can push the Pisces all you want to be more ambitious, give them a good job, more connections. Chances are they won't budge. So,
oh shit, we're past
Aries,
time, guys.
Before you leave, what does Virgo want?
What does Virgo want? Of course. What does Virgo want?
Does he want me to chase her? Because I'm not.
It looks like she's stuck thinking about happiness. Like, all she really wants is to be happy. Even if that's...
this relation?
I do see slow progress towards Emperor energy. She does want to communicate and reunite and maybe start over. She's definitely deciding whether or not she's going to follow you to Florida.
You're lying. Holy, I'm going to get off here. I'm going solo. I'm not going with her. Oh wow. Okay. Well,
Because there's a
I'll
lot of
better find
travel on
somebody
her
with-
mind. There's a lot of
There's
travel
a lot
on
of
her
trouble.
mind.
Oh wow. Then she'll be disappointed. Well, I guess. Well, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna back out. I'll let Erin close out her channel while I keep my mouth hush. Thank you guys for listening to me. Aries, thank you for inviting me as always.
Of course, thank you for being here because I wouldn't be able to do this without you.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
He sounds like he likes
Not like that.
it.
Anyway,
You do know how good your dad's intuition is, right?
about as good as mine is.
Well, when it comes to other people, I'm a little bit better. Myself, I fucking suck. He just sounds like he's a little bit. All right, don't worry about it.
I mean, he lives in Minnesota, but he's still talking about moving down to Florida. I don't know if he likes her like that. It looks more like a friendship bond. But not like this. The what I got was the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is like learning the truth. He might just be learning something from her. It could be that he's just trying to use, like, he's trying to learn something to be able to use to his advantage in another situation. Almost more like a mentor energy than actual. Is T a fake friend? Too creative. No, I don't think he's a fake friend. It looks like he's actually pretty invested in y'all and your. Honestly, he might really like you, but because you're so disliked at work, he wouldn't be willing to ask you out until you left anyway.
Seriously. Why not you buy blue cheese sandwich if somebody eats it all for me before I get to have any of it?
Okay, guys, I'm going to go and hop over to the live. So I'll see you guys there.
That's real life. Oopsie.